Susanna, right? Right. That's right, I'm so glad you could make it. Clara told me you'd be coming. Yeah, well, I'm here. I just seem a bit underdressed. I mean, is that a turtleneck? I think it's a turtleneck. I know nothing about clothes. Turtleneck and long sleeves. It's kind of protecting in a kind of, you know, holes in condom kind of way. Oh my. Susanna steps to the side to allow me to exit the car. You must be so cold. Why don't you come inside? Yeah, exactly. Holes in condom. I thought you'd never ask. I dart into the flower shop and sigh in relief as soon as I enter the warm building. Here, let me show you to your room. This really is a small room, and it's pink and blue. Oh, what a painting that is. I want to stick my fist through that. Susanna leads me to a small room in the back. It's pretty barren looking, but the bed on the far wall looks very inviting right about now. Right now, I'm so tired that if I had to, I'd throw a blanket over a rock and call it good. I rush to... well, it depends. Like, to be fair, you get some very smooth rocks. That could work beautifully. Unless you're a bit of a thrasher at night. In that case, you'd probably smack your head. I rush towards the bed and throw myself down. Thankfully, it's much more comfortable than a rock with a blanket. Ah, that feels good. Did you bring any luggage? Oh, yeah, right, it's in my car. I'm sure Trent can go and get it. We all know he's here. I really don't feel like getting up, much less going out, but I should probably go get it. Susanna holds her hand up as if she can read my mind. You can sleep for now, I'm sure you're tired. You got that right. Just rest, you can start work tonight. Hi, by the way. Good. I shut my eyes and fall asleep before I can think anymore. Huh? I open my eyes slowly and stare at the room. This isn't my dorm room, it's much too clean for that. I look around slowly, trying to get my bearings. Oh, right, yeah, Fairbrook, yeah, that thing we were... Doesn't quite work unless there's a proper... unless the black sort of animation is much more longer than that, not just... Bung! Oh my god, where am I? It's like... For us readers, that's 5 seconds ago. I sit up at the sound of a soft knock on this door. Come in. The door opens and a young boy enters. I can't tell how old he is, but I doubt he's entered college yet. Oh god, you were the fourth guy? Alright, so who are the guys we have? We know there's going to be 3, because there's going to be Jacob, there's going to be Twatface, and there's going to be, oh, Twatface again. There's going to be so many twat faces in this, it's going to be hard to distinguish. So we've got Steve, Jacob, Trent. Who's the other one? Did we meet any other guy at the whole point of Steve being there? I don't think we did. Unless we get a... Unless we get a romance Uncle Sam about chicka wow wow. It's probably not. It's probably some guy we've never heard of before. Hey, Natalie, right? Yes, if I remember rightly, you don't like me, so it's fine. So, what are you, upper class? What is it with that fucking jumper and trousers? Jesus Christ, you're either 8 or about to hunt foxes. Yeah, are you Susanna's brother? I remember Clara told me Susanna had a brother who stopped by her place once in a while. I always thought the brother was older, though. This guy looks more like a kid. Oh no, that's Trent. I just come out to help sometimes. He just looks like a squab. My name is Jacob. Susanna wanted me to check on you. She couldn't do that herself. That's just laziness. Check on me? Well, dinner's ready, you see. Dinner? Have I been really sleeping that long? Yes, and... Again, the light outside. Not changed one bit. I did crash pretty hard after the long drive here, though. Yeah, I see, thanks. Jacob shifts uncomfortably. It looks like he's doing his best not to stare at me. He's looking at me from the corner of his... that's not doing his best. His best would be much better than that. What is he standing around for? Waiting for a tip? Fuck off. Is something wrong? What? No, I've never been in a girl's bedroom before. Yeah, that is definitely the right thing to say. Tease him, tell him he shouldn't be nervous. Everyone. Not even once, so I guess you've never been on a girl's bed before either. His face turns bright red. I don't think we should... Whoa, who said about doing anything together? I was just asking. You sure think some weird things. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to... Nah, I'm kidding. Jacob frowns. And to be completely honest, Jacob is about romanceable as a badger living on an exercise bike. That's mean. Sorry, you just seem so easy to tease, he sighs. I can't really deny that, but it's still not a very kind thing to do. It's still not very kind to do so. You see what I mean? Was it he replied that? Sorry, it just seems so easy to tease. Yes, okay. It's still not very kind to do so. Oh, just go and get fucking straight A grades. No one cares. Fine, I won't do it again. Happy? Until the next time I get a chance to do it again. Yeah. Anyway, dinner's ready, so come whenever you're ready. He leaves, shutting the door quietly behind him. Wow, way to go, Natalie. You've already made a bad impression on him. It'll be fine. It's not like they can chuck us out. Christ. Still, his personality is too adorable. I couldn't resist. You say adorable, I still say punchable. There are a lot of people in this game who are punchable, aren't there? This looks odd. What sort of fruits do you mix in order to get a brown sort of liquid? Did part of a shirt get caught in there? God. Jacob leads me out to the kitchen where Susanna is already setting out the dishes. Where? Oh wow, dinner smells fantastic, and I bet it's vegan as well. My favourite. Ha! It's not my favourite. I'm glad you think so. Jacob pulls out a chair for me, and I take a seat. Wow, you're quite a gentleman. I am? Yeah, trust me, no guy I know does that. It's hardly surprising. Oh, sorry. Sorry, why? I don't know, I just thought you didn't like it. Never said that. I think the world needs more gentlemen. Yes, until it then becomes for other things, and then they're just too soppy and boring. Girls. Looking at you. I agree. Susanna smiles at Jacobs. He quickly looks away. At Jacobs. What would you like to drink, Natalie? Have you got any beer, wine, vodka, rum? I'll take anything at this point, even if rum is horrible. You either need to be living in the Caribbean, or... Yep, no, that's pretty much it. That's the only place you can enjoy rum. I have a lovely... What the fuck is that? Rubois, whatever, tea if you like. Or I have green tea, loose leaf if you prefer. Yeah, I don't exactly know what you're talking about. Tea is tea, isn't it? Susanna laughs gently and hands me a tall glass of iced tea. Oh my god, the worst. Not all teas are the same, you'll learn though. We'll start with Rubois. I hope that word doesn't come on too much. I sip the tea that she offers me. It tastes like, well, tea. Is there supposed to be something special about this? Jacob and Susanna both take a seat at the table. Susanna clasps her hands and shuts her eyes for a few brief moments before opening them. Please help yourself to whatever you'd like. I scan the table, but none of the food looks familiar. What is it? With the questions I'm asking and the smile Natalie's pulling, I just seem that every question is sarcastic. Like, oh, yeah, maybe not. Well, that's baked eggplant, and that's a mix of sweet potatoes and onions. Jacob has already helped himself to modest portions of all the food. I don't suppose we could just order out a pizza or something. Oh my god, why did you say that? You may as well have asked where's the paracetamol. Order pizza? Susanna looks horrified. Natalie, do you have any idea what they put in those things? Yes. Hippie run, hippie run, hippie run. Fucking mental. Well, no. Exactly. They're loading you up with processed meats and cheese, and do you know what else? Oh, who knows what else? You're poisoning yourself by eating all of that. It's much better to eat natural food and avoid animal products. Fucking hippie. Christ. If only we could buy her a tinfoil hat and be like, there you are, you're safe from the government now. But it tastes so good. Susanna looks like she's really angry now, but Jacob speaks up before she replies. Why don't you ask Steve if he has anything? Who? Oh, that's right, he's in town right now, isn't he? Her expression softens a little. Jacob is relieved. Who? That's right, he just drove in a few days ago. Okay, so he liked the place so much he came back. Odd. Just occasionally help on the farm. Uncle's probably dead by now because he has no other farmhands. Excuse me, who? I try not to snap, but I almost feel as if Susanna and Jacob are talking over me. Sorry. Jacob apologises meekly. Steve McFarland, his uncle, farm seed, owns a farm a few miles out of Fairbrook, and Steve visits pretty frequently to help him take care of it. It's a long drive to help him take care. And he's a cook? No, but he usually brings in some food from out of town. He used to live in Los Angeles. I'm sure the two of you would get along really well. You think so? You're both from the city, aren't you? I guess. Don't worry, he's from us. I love that, like, because they've been living in a village their whole life. Like, that's bordering on discrimination. Like, it's pretty much like saying, oh yeah, you know Linda, doesn't she? Like, she's gay. you wouldn't know all people who are gay just because you happen to be gay yourself. That's what that is. Basically, I'm saying Jacob is a racist. Well, if Shy Boy vouches for this guy, he probably is pretty nice. I guess I wouldn't mind meeting him. I help myself to some sweet potatoes and onions. The eggplant doesn't look too appetizing to me. Probably good reason for that. You can go meet him tomorrow if you like. I take a few bites. The food isn't as bland as I thought it would be. Still tastes weird though. You'll have to go in the afternoon though. Steve always works in the morning. Okay, although I don't know if he'll be fine with me just showing up at his door asking for food. Don't worry, Steve is very easygoing. I hope so. I finished dinner quickly, despite the fact I'm starving. I can't really bring myself to eat too much. Not that Susanna's food is bad, it's just fucking atrocious. That is what it said, isn't it? It's just fucking yeah, okay, no, it did say that. I'm just making sure I didn't misread anything. That would be tragic. Well, I'm done. I shove my plate to the side. I hope you don't mind if I go to bed early. I'm beat. Well, Susanna looks like she's choosing her words carefully. I had hoped that we could go over work procedures tonight so that you'd be ready to start tomorrow morning. Oh, right, yeah, sorry. Can we do that in the morning? I promise I'm a fast learner. Oh, God. One thing is making, you know, a bad impression on Smiley McTwatface over there on the right, but, I mean, this is your employer, even if she is a twat. Alright, Susanna sighs. Alright, morning it is. As I stand up, I remember that my suitcase is still sitting in the trunk of my car. Oops, almost forgot my bag. Better go get it. Would you like some help? Surely not. Oh my god. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? I mean, look at the guy. Oh, he even has earmuffs. Jacob throws on a coat and follows me outside. We walk to my car and, stepping carefully on the thin layer of snow that covers the ground. It's chilly outside, but with every step I take, the snow crunches slightly before melting under my feet. It's really cold out here. I'm a master of the obvious, apparently. Jacob doesn't respond. A thin layer of frost has formed on my car. I shove the key into the trunk's lock and peel the truck open. Bits of frost... Hell, you like the word frost, don't you? Frost and snow slide down the trunk surface, catching on the rear window of my car. Jacob reaches in and pulls out my suitcase. Ah! He stumbles back a few paces on the frozen ground, steadying himself carefully before straightening himself. Are you okay? Yeah, it's just a little heavy. Sorry about that, I think I shoved my entire room in there. Jacob drags my bag up to my room and leaves it outside the doorway. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. He leaves it outside the doorway and then stays outside the doorway, does he? Looks sarcastically. Jacob beams at me. He looks tired, but he still manages to smile. Nope, that's the same smiley face he had before. I'll see you tomorrow. Yep, night. I shut the door, quickly get changed and leap into bed. What a long day. My stomach rumbles a bit. I probably should have eaten more at dinner, but it was all just too different. Yeah, again, I just said it's awful. Tofu and those kind of foods. Yeah. I wish I had to at least pack some snacks. Linking on my suitcase, yeah, so Susanna would throw them away. It seems I managed to pack pretty much everything else. Not exactly a stunning start to my winter break, but I guess it's okay. I shut my eyes and fall asleep instantly. My eyes flicken open slowly. Is it morning? I inspect the plain blue walls of the tiny bedroom as I stretch. There's a quiet knocking on my door. What is that music? What is that music? Oh, whatever. Coming. I shuffle to the door and pull it open sleepily. Natalie, are you ready yet? Ready for what? My groggy mind is still trying to figure out where I am. There's a lot of work to be done today and it's already 8 AM. 8 AM. Oh, Christ. Well, Steve gets up at 6, which is much worse. Oh, right, at work. So, Susanna looks distressed. Please come to the shop as soon as you're ready. Susanna shuts the door and I stand staring blankly at the floor for a few seconds. I glance over at the bed. It looks so inviting and I'm still dead tired. It couldn't hurt to lie down in it for just a few seconds. Natalie! Susanna is standing by my bed. She definitely doesn't look happy. Huh? Susanna sighs. I'm running behind on errands today, so you'll have to fill in for me. She hands me a cloth lunch bag. Take this to the library, please. What is it? It's lunch for some friends. I bring them food every day, but I can't afford to leave the shop today. Wait, I'm a delivery girl now? Why don't you have Jacob to do it? Jacob is currently with his family. He doesn't come home until late afternoon. If you had woken up earlier, you wouldn't have to do this, but I've got orders to fill and no one here can do it except me. I grudgingly accept the lunch from Susanna. Fine, I get it. Sorry, I was just tired. Susanna looks like she wants to respond, but she just sighs. Please hurry. I can understand here why Suzanne is angry. Also, hang on. What was it I kind of saw earlier on? That was it. To your employer. New employee, you've got to make a good impression because you have been a bit rude so far. Why don't you have Jacob do it? He's not your fucking brother. Hang on, is it this one? No, it's this way, I think. Yes, this way. He's not your brother. You can't turn around and be like, well, I can't. No, he's your employer. You can't ask that. We have a very likable main character, I must say.